Hello everyone, and welcome to Calmsden Farm. This is a brand new map for Farm Simulator 22, as made by the one and only oxygenDavid. What I'm going to do first of all is look at the mod description, and it goes as following. Welcome to Calmsden Farm. This map is based in Gloucestershire, UK. Replica of real life farm and surroundings, real life PDA, custom lighting XML with deeper blue sky and darker nights. Animations, birds flying across the map, pedestrians, etc. Custom textures with parallax mapping. Over 50 HD new models made by oxygenDavid himself. 36 fields with missions, small, medium and huge fields. 2 placement areas where you can build your own farm or production. 5 center points, BJ, sawmill, etc. Seasons, visuals, summer, barbecue, mowers, washing lights, etc. Autumn. Fallen leaves from the trees, winter, snowmen, icicles, and many more. There are collectibles, which we'll go over that in a moment. UK license plates built into the map, custom grass textures, and a load of custom sounds. I hope you all like this map. So yeah, here we are on Calmsden Farm, and if you are aware of any of oxygenDavid's maps from FS22, you know he does some awesome work. There's like lighting textures and many more things, and this is just a taster of what oxygenDavid has to offer in FS22 with some of the maps he's been doing or going to be doing. This map took a year to make it in the making, and it took about 2 months to convert from FS19 to FS22, because initially it was going to be released on FS19, but with oxygenDavid just wanted a fresh release on FS22 and just have more work into it and a lot more detail, including utilising the features of FS22. So yeah, here we are, and first of all, this is where we start off with. This is going to be your sleep trigger, and over here, this is going to be your first of your collect. You found a water trailer, or 9 more water trailers to be found. So, similar with Elm Creek, there are 10 categories, and each category has 10 different collectibles, like harvesters and tractors and all that, and water trailers. They're worth 1,000 each, and I may do a video at some point of finding all the collectibles. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the help menu open and a little PDA on the bottom left. So yeah, let's go into look at the PDA, shall we? So yeah, this is a full 2x map, and yeah, I do like the PDA. Not just the map itself, but like the house you got the little ruler, pencil, eraser, and a wooden table. So what did you start with on new farmer mode? You own all the outside peripheries of the map, including the local roads like the shopping at. You can't buy or sell those, that is fixed. In terms of actual land you own, we own fields 2, 3, 6, 15, 4, and 35, and 31, and we own a couple of areas. So we've got our farming yards here and all that. But what about the field prices, you may wonder? Some of these big fields are like over 1,900,000, 1.3 mil, 1.08, 800,000. So yeah, these big fields are expensive, but with big, small and medium fields, there are different fields, so you can adapt it to however you want to play. If you want to use play on big fields, then yeah, crack on with the big fields. If you want to play with small fields, then that's fine. We've got a couple of fields here, like 27 and 28. Worth about 30 grand each. But the cheapest field actually is not these fields. Actually, it's field 23, and it is actually free. Whereas on purpose or by accident by oxygenDavid, I'm sure it may get updated at some point, so buy it now before the map gets updated. Terms with equipment and slot count. On Farm Manager or Start from Scratch, you get 884 slots. But if we go to our own equipment, if we look at our own equipment and that, you see on New Farmer, you still get 1,000 slots used. That leaves you 1700 on the PlayStation 4 and the older gen Xbox to play with, and on PS5 that is double that, so plenty of slot counts to play with, and I very much doubt you'll be able to maximise the slot counts on this map, but who knows, you can be very creative. So, as with the actual equipment we own on new farm mode, we go to tractors. We got two John Deere 6230Rs and a Fendt 714 Vario. For the harvesters, we got the Cluss Trion 720, a JCB telehandler, a Crampy half pipe HP20 trailer. Headers, we got the Cluss Convio Flex 1080. Cultivators, we got the Cockling All-Rounder Flatline 600. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that brand wrong. Seeders, we got the Valdestrad Rapid A800S. For rollers, we got the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Sprayers, we got the Burfeld Vantage 4300. Mowers, we got the Kuhn GMD 4411. Balers, we got the Kuhn VB 3190. Tearing tools, we got the Bucket, Pallet Fork, and Bell Fork. That goes with the JCB. Header trays for the header, we've got the Nordy N40BX. And weights, we got the Atco 650kg weight. So that is your equipment. And what we're going to do, I'm going to go to the farm, but for your seat trigger, it's actually at the front, it's actually around the back. So if you go to here, press L3, that's your seat trigger. Also here, we've got a nice little barbecue area in that. Got a dog that's somewhere. Oh, there they are. Wanna play ball, boy? Fetch! Get the ball. There we go. But yeah, just like the textures, the details of this map, I've had a bit of a playing around and it is looking really good. So we'll hop over here. And we're going to go to our second yard. This is down here. This is the small yard. It's just up here. But yeah, even on the older gen console, PlayStation 4 and that, it's still very good. And on PlayStation 5 it looks even better. But yeah, anyways, we're up here. And this is going to be your grain silo here. Also over here is your cow pasture. So if we go over here, so we can have 150 cows. Got your diesel fill point here, and you can fill this up by pressing L3 next to it and buy diesel directly from 1 litre to 10,000 litres. And over here you got your input here, I'm guessing. There we go, so that opens up. Also over here we got your milk tank here. And these are sheds I think we can use, yep. Look pretty nice, so you can store bells in here if you wish. And again, same over here, and this is where the rest of your tools are for your telehandler. Over here we've got the John Deere, or one of them, JCB telehandler, and the trailer. And all look at those bells, very realistic. Even the little old caravan trailer, cement mixer, a couple of pallets, so... But yeah, it's just like little details like that just sort of makes the map just come to life a bit. And even when you look at sort of like depth of field in that, sort of, rather than see a blank wall at the end of the map, it just seems to go on over the hills and that, so that's something that I really like. So yeah, we've got a grass meadow here at field 15. And we're just going to run across and we'll go over to the main farm, have a look at that. And after that, we'll go to the shop, get a truck or something. Or heck, we can get a tractor and have a look around. Ooh. So over here. But yeah, it's just the sounds. So here we are. This is going to be your main farm area. And actually right here is going to be your reset point for your equipment. So if you set a vehicle to reset, it will spawn here. However, if you buy vehicles, they'll still spawn at the shop, which we'll have a look in a bit. So yeah, over here you got your roller, other John Deere, cross header and trailer. Got the Fendt with the weight over there, sprayer. And yeah, got your couple sides over here. This is going to be your main gate. And if you go over here, these should open up. So this is going to be like your repair area over here. And we can turn the lights on here. Turn you on. L3. So yeah, you got a nice little vehicle ramp. Got a couple of tools, hoses and that toolbox to play with. And you can store vehicles over here if you wish. And these will all open up as well. And this is going to be your input for your other silo over here. And the output is just over here, which we'll have a look in a sec. So yeah, here we go, a nice big grain silo over here. And I think this is where the rest of the stuff is stored. Yep, so you got your baler, harvester, cultivator and seeder. There ain't any plows, but there's plenty of mods for plows with the field creating mod. There's a 6 and 9 meter if you wish to go down that route, if you don't want to use the base game plows. And just having a look over here, see if there's anything else I'm missing, but yeah, just little details, little skips and that. Just, yeah, very good. So, oh, hello dog. Hey, who's good boy? Who's good boy? Go out. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we'll go to the shop, get a pickup, and then we'll have a look around the rest of the map. So here we are at the shop, and yeah, I do like the look of this. Case Farm Machinery, JCB. And if you go to the front, there is a sign, I think. No, just some brand logos. But yeah, this is going to be your shop area. Also, this is going to be one of your sell point areas, which we'll go over in a moment. So yeah, we got the field info triggers on, so this is where you're going to buy stuff. So, let's say if you want to buy the Porsche, again, it'll spawn here, but of course, if you reset this, it'll spawn back at the main farm area. Over here is go where you repair and service your vehicles. And you go over here, press L3, and that opens the menu. Is there anything else over here? A couple of sell points over there. Nope, that does not open up. Stop over here. There we go. So yeah, so if you look at the PDA, we're at shop, which is just over here. So you got your vehicle shop in that. Over here we got your bell sell point. Then we got Farm Store Bay 2 and Farm Store Bay 1. And if we go to the crops and that, so yeah, these are both sell points. Prices are pretty consistent across all the sell points. There is some fluctuation depending on where you're selling. Interestingly, there's no sell points for sorghum. Nor there's grapes. Grapes and olives and that. That's for production chains. Sunflower, soybeans, yeah. Corn, there's a sell point. Potatoes, sugar beet. Eggs, yep, sell point for that. Just have a little look, see if there's anything else. There's no sell point for flour as well. Guessing if you get the production chain, then you'll need to sell the flour via the production chain, which of course does cost a 40% distribution fee. Nor there's any sell point for cakes. Perhaps you have to own some stuff up, perhaps. We'll have a look at that in a moment, but yeah, so chocolate, planks, furniture and that. Interesting. But yeah, we'll go over that later on, I think. So let's hop over to our pickup. And what we're going to do is get to PD. So we're at the shop here. We're just going to loop around up here, go down, sort of go around, then we'll sort of come back across here. We'll look at the rest of our animal pens, which are just over here. And then we'll come down here to sell point down here, then across, around, then back up, loop around, and finish at the main farm area. But yeah, so going to the cab, and yeah, it just looks really nice. Can we go this way? Nope, the road is closed. That's the thing as well, I do like that, so rather than just having like set arrows or cross say you can't go this way, or just a solid wall, it just says road closed. Can't really do anything else than that. So I'm going to go right here. I'll go up this path, we'll go to third person. But yeah, you can just sort of see how vast some of these fields are. Like Fields 5 here, one of the biggest. And trees. But yeah, just that is a huge field to play with. What's this up here? Let's have a little look here. To let or for sale. Development land 11.3 hectares. Called Lizard's Estates. So yeah, this is going to be one of your plots where you can use this to either create a field if you wish, or you can develop it to your own farm area. Plenty of creativity options there. Just one thing I'm going to do is turn autosave off and disable auto engine start. But yeah, it's just vast amount of land, and it's just like the details, textures and that. No, I've already said it, but it is absolutely amazing what oxygenDavid has been able to do. Of which is not surprising, of course. I'm not saying I'm surprised, this is oxygenDavid, so I expect no less from him. But yeah, anyways, we're up here and we got our next set of sell points, I think. So go over here and have a little gander. Does it open up? Yes, it does. So it looks like the sell point for your root crops and that. Oh no, this is a sawmill, isn't it, actually? Let's have a look up here, zoom in. So you've got your sawmill, and what's this over here? Sawmill as well. Then you've got your general store bay 1, bell sell point, general store, and general store. So similar to what was at the first sell point, just a different part of the map, different names of course. So yep, you go in there and you'll sell your grain in that there, or you can sell it out here if you wish, depending on what trailer you've got. If you've got like a big massive tandem trailer or an auger trailer, then perhaps the more open general store one is the best option for you. So yeah, just going to go around. Road is closed, so we have to go this way. But yeah, there's a lot of hours in the making, I think, here. Definitely get away with some fun, I think. So yeah, anyways, what we're going to do, head down here. And we'll turn right past field 1, go around, look at the other sell points. And then we'll sort of come back down this area here, because this area here down the village is a bit clustered and there's a lot of stuff. Also we've got to make sure we stick to the 31-hour speed limit. Yeah, we can go this way, I think. So yeah, the national speed limit out here, so that is 60. Here in the UK, 60 miles an hour, where that is converted into kilometers. We'll get away with 60 out here, I think, on private land. I think it's not a public highway. Actually, not too sure. I should know this for living in the UK. And actually, I do live quite close to Gloucester. I live in Somerset, so I should know this. But anyways, so where do we go? Do we either go left or right? We'll go right, because we're always right. So you got a bit of forestry area over here, so you can use this, chop some trees down, feed that to the sawmill and get some furniture and planks. Forestry, there ain't all of the production chains, we'll go over that in a second as well, I think. go down here? Oh, what's this down here? A little path. I've not seen this, but yeah, just like the details, the flowers and that. And in terms of like landscape and that, if we have a quick look at that, it's got the same like flower textures and that. Like the flowers here you get on Elm Creek, so you got your daylilies, coneflower, meadow, and then you got the typical bushes and that. And from what I can gather, there is no extra like sell points or anything. Nope, just double check. Debit crusher, greenhouses, orchards, generators. Nope, nothing new, so we'll have a continue on here, and yeah, let's do a little switch back over here. The way this is taking us, actually I do not know. Guess if he is out somewhere to the other sell points. I hope. Nope. Leads us just to a dead end. Can we cut across here? Yes we can. Oh. We're shooting up on this way. There we go. Didn't see that. So you got a little substation here. We'll open this up. We've got some greenhouses over here. Got a nice little silo with a tarp cover. But yeah, it's just like little details and that. Little barrels of straw. But yeah, so this is going to be your next sell point. So if you go over here, and this is your garden centre and your lime station. So you can fill up lime over here. Now if we open that gate so we can leave, get back into the pickup, and off away we go. So yeah, we'll sort of loop back around, and then we'll come back when towards the main farm area. So back on the main road, and we're going past field 19 to our right, and this is going to be one of your bigger fields if you wish to go down this particular route. But yeah, we'll quickly whiz down here, turn our indicators off, and I think third person or even first person may be best when navigating down here, just because of the tree lines. Yeah, sort of gets in the way a bit. So I think first person cab is fine. So yeah, we're down to the village now. We'll slow down a bit. And again, you just hear all that beautiful sounds. So yeah, this is going to be your grasslands over here. So a bit of a slope, so guessing if you're going to work on this, like mowing it, making hay or silage, or even just grass bells, then you'll need perhaps a little bit more of a powerful tractor to navigate the slopes, but it's not too steep, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Set the speed limit to 30. But follow speed limits, that's the law. But yeah, just like the little signs as well, I've noticed like dotted over the map. Like various like, road liable to flooding, so I'm guessing when it rains, this road here will flood. That is a feature that oxygenDavid's put in, and if you're on PC, and I think today when this is going out on Thursday, yep, Thursday, if you're on oxygenDavid's server, there is some custom textures and lighting, I think, that you can install and download on the XML files, just to enhance the game a bit more, because obviously on PC you're not as limited. But yeah, look at these little dirt tracks. I know not a lot of people pay attention to tracks, but sort of get that, you can actually see like the bumps, the grooves, even just like the little niggles, little treads of the tyre, little stones in that. That I like a lot. Looking forward to playing on this when it's actually flooding. So this just goes around and out here to the other little grass fields over here. So yeah, back into the pickup. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we'll loop around quickly. We'll have a look at the animal pens and that here. Then we'll go and head down. Have a quick look at sell points down here towards Cotswolds and that. and then we'll go back to the farm, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, there's so much off the map to discover, and there's like, no, I'm stopping out for 5 seconds. Like the little details here, got a little post box, got your little village notice board, just little details like that I absolutely love and enjoy on the map. It's not just because it's a British map, even if it's like an American map and it has as much details in that, then yeah, that gets me all day long. So what's actually over here? Oh, that's our house over here we're going past. My bad, don't pay attention. So yeah, we went right before, so we'll go left through here. Be respectful to the local residents, don't go too fast. And this is going to be where all your animal pens are, all your other animal pens, shall I say. So you got your chickens, horses, pigs, and sheep here. And again, more caravans, more bells all stacked up. Nice little. Is that a Scription 2 TV? I think it is. But yeah, just that beautiful noise of the birds. But yeah, so here we are. This is going to be your chicken pen over here. And this will hold 100 chickens. Yep. And they don't take much grain. I think they take about 1,500 litres or so. So you don't need a big tray. You should get a small trailer or like a skid steer load with a couple of big bags. And that'd be fine for them running that maximum capacity. Over here we've got, I think it's the horses. Yeah, this is the horse stable. Looking nice. So come out of here. So looking for the spawn point or trigger point for the horses here. Let's get the help menu open up so we can have a look together. So actually it's in here, I think it is actually. Nope. It's out here. There's more doors in that. All these little gates open up. That's nice. I haven't done the horses in FS22, so that may be just a base game feature that I've even just noticed. But yeah, let's try to find the trigger point. You should be here somewhere by the doors, but this is out in the field somewhere. I went straight past it. It's actually right here, so this will hold 8 horses, so you can have use greys, pintos, palomino, chestnuts, bay, black, seal brown, and dun horses. Next, over here are a little exercise in the fields for your horses. Then I think over here is our sheep pasture. No, pig, sorry. So you got your little pig sty over here. That's where your little peas will live. And over here is going to be your water point. Oh, nope, it's actually up here. Let's just go into build mode and have a look. Is there a trough or anything? Don't actually think so. There's another collectible there, folks. Collectible number 2 accidentally found. No, it doesn't look like it. So if we go to the pig pasture. Oh, it's right here. It's so dinky I didn't even notice it. So this is going to be your food and water troughs. And I'm guessing your trigger point would be right by the gate. So I'll have a look over here. See it? So you got your not German. What am I talking about? German and race. Your Bentham Black Pied and your Berkshire pigs. Berkshire or Berkshire? I think it's Berkshire. Pretty sure it is. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Then, lastly over here, we've got our sheep pasture over here. I think. Yeah, it's your sheep pasture, I think. Let's have a look. So yeah, you've got your, again, you've got your trough, feeding and water point. So these will need food and water. And go to the gate and we'll find the dialogue box. I think it's so vast, so you can, even if you don't want to do animals, you can still work the land, like mowing it and that. So you don't, if you own this, you don't have to do the animals. Nope, it's not over there. Let's look for another gate. There's another gate over there. Is there any more gates that I'm missing? Unusual texture there. Guessing there may be a building there perhaps? I certainly haven't touched it. Who knows? So yeah, it looks like this is that gate over there is your... So yeah, it's one of these gates that will be your dialogue box to buy your animals. Nope. So yes, it's over here, so have a look at that. Yeah, third time's the charm. So this will hold 200 sheep, interestingly. Didn't see what the pigs hold. I think that holds 200. If you look at animals and sheep, that was actually bigger than the base game one. I did not notice that. Yeah, sheep pasture. If we go to the base game ones, yeah, 65. Actually, I'm gonna have to go back. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to the sheep. No, to the pigs to see how much they hold. But this holds 200 sheep. Man, you can get a lot of wool done, I think. Wow, yeah, actually 400 pigs. Now, if we look at the base game, biggest pig enclosure, 270. And yeah, it does make sense, of course, because it is a lot bigger than the base game one, but that is actually really nice. So, again, pigs, they can be profitable. Yeah, they don't produce anything apart from like slurry and that. And manure if you got the manure silo extended to it, but yeah, that ain't too bad. So yeah, bit of a little detour there. So that's all your animal pens. So yeah, next we'll quickly whiz around, go down to the shop areas and dealership. The all spheres, no, all sphere store. That's it, English. And then we'll go to the Cotswold stores, go back to the farm, and yeah, I think we'll conclude the map tour there. So yeah, we're just going to head down here, and I think we've got to take this left here. Yeah, take it left here, because we came from that way. Oops. Well, smash into locals' buildings, perhaps. So yeah, now since we're in the country lane, we can go a bit of speeding. Well now, actually no, technically we were breaking the speed limit there. Good thing there's no speed cameras or policemen around. Oh, this is going to end wrong. Slow it down before I end up flipping the truck. That's why, folks, you don't always have to go at the speed limit, because you may end up crashing, or nearly as I did. And over here we've got your animal dealership. So your trigger point is there, and rather than like looking around like I did, you could just done this perhaps, like horses, yeah. But yeah, nice and detailed as always. Farmers market. So you got your bits of PVC. Is that PVC piping? No, that's metal pipes. Bits of timber. A nice little lorry there, not truck. Ooh. Oh, French cars. I thought they were, for a minute I thought they looked like the Jaguars and that, like the old E-types and that. But I got closer, I went, nope, that's definitely not an E-type. And here we are at the All Sphere store. Man, for a British country, there are a lot of French cars here. The French has arrived, folks. It's official. French are here. So yeah. Anyways, this is going to be your sell points here. So if we go to the PDA and have a look, so you got your farmers market, sell point there, got your Allsphere store, and your Allsphere store sell point, a Bell sell point, sorry. So yeah, you can tell it's Bell's sell point because you've got bells there. But yeah, anywho, we'll close the gates, we'll be respectable, close the gates that we open. Not sure if I've done that previously, but we're following the rule now. Ooh, what's that sign up there? Didn't notice. Can't really see that. What's that say? Larson's, yeah, Larson's Livestock Auction. Sells every week. Oof. Licensed and bonded. New buyers, please register at the office. All livestock must be paid for within 24 hours. That is really nice. Yeah, again, little details like that just adds that bit of realism. Even if you're not a realistic farm player like me, I'm playing always realistic. Yeah, on No Man's Land currently, but usually I don't always play realistic. But little things like that. All different textures there. We've got a cornfield there to our left, and a big grass meadow to our right. What's that? Field 29. So yeah, next we're going to go to the Cotswold store, and I think, yeah, that is the biogas plant over there, I think. Oh, missed that. I almost missed that. I think that truck's got good brakes. But yeah, this is your second development plot of land, so to that for sale, again, 11.3 hectares. But yeah, it just looks like just old abandoned land. See a bit of gravel in that, bit of overgrown grass and weeds. So I'm guessing at one point this used to be like a proper development area, and just at some point things got demolished in that. But yeah, so again, if you want to start at the north part of the map, or you want to start down here, then be your guess. And suppose you can sell all the other plots of land, buy one of these plots of land, like the development ones, may use a bit of government subsidiary mods if that you wish, or using the commands on PC and put a bit of money in, and yeah, just develop your own farm to whatever you want. Play as you wish. Yes, I know some people do frown people using government subsidies and that, or add money some way, but as I always say, play the game as you wish. Don't always pay attention to what other people say. That's what I do. I just play as I want, and there we go. So we turn the engine off. So yeah, we got the planet, or is it Plan ET or Planet? Planet? Not sure. Either way. So yeah, over here we've got your debris crusher. This is just the basically one, not one the line factory. And over here we've got again your sell points, and I'm guessing over here is your Bell sell point. Yeah, I think it's over here. I think it's look at the PDA. Nope, wrong area. So you got your biogas plant, 250 kilowatts, which you own if you're playing this on New Farmer mode. What else we've got? There we go. So you got your Cotswold store, Farmers Market, debris crusher, Cotswold stores, and your Cotswold store Bell sell point. So this is where you sell your bells and that. So yeah, nice and interesting. But yeah, well, what we'll do, we'll head back to the farm, and then I think that's everything we've looked at. Oh no, there's actually one thing I did forget to mention. At the cow pasture area, there is a bunker site clamp. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So actually, let's head over there quickly via. Just be a bit cheeky. Zoom over here. So yeah, this is your bunker side clamp, and it functions as one. So if you press that, open the help menu, and you see you got your fill level for your chaff and that. So let's say you can use this to store your silage, and then you can get your straw from your wheat, barley or sorghum fields. No, not sorghum, sorry, oats. Get your straw from there and plenty of grass meadows around. Literally like here. You can mow this, ted it to get hay in that, get a forage mixture of sort, and then just feed your cows. So yeah, use something like this, or even one of these. So yeah, like one of these, just use that to fill it up, and there are some other modded ones you can use, but yeah, so I think we've pretty much covered everything. Try not to rush everything, just take in the map as it is and just look at all the details, but still try to keep it within like 15 minutes or so, because yeah, there's so much of this map to explore, and like, every little detail just sort of, it's always fascinating. oxygenDavid has certainly outdone himself, as he typically does with his maps and that. And if you're going to enjoy this map, please make sure you rate this on ModUp. I think at the time of recording this, within like the first 20 hours, like 18 hours of map being released, it's already had over like 660 odd rating. I think that's its current like, average rating, something like 4.4. So yeah, 700 ratings at 4.4 average. So yeah, make sure you smash that rate button. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoy this map tour, and if so, smash that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share some, please be my guest. But whatever you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme. I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.